Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. BNB spoilers, Liam Spencer's shocking change of heart. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal Liam Spencer Scott Clifton is ready to get back in the saddle and throw his hat in the dating ring on the CBS soap. But, he might be a little too late. Does Liam want Hope Logan Annika Noel back? Keep reading to find out. Here's what's happening this week on BNB, spoilers ahead. Liam Spencer ceremoniously dumped Hope after he found out she kissed Thomas Forrester Matthew Atkinson. Liam made it pretty clear he was disgusted with his ex-wife and didn't want anything to do with her. He even paid Hope a visit one night and blasted her for sleeping with Thomas and said some pretty derogatory things about her character. But, the tides are a-changing. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers say Liam Spencer will surprise Hope at home with a pizza and announce that he misses her. Talk about one door closing and two doors opening. Just a few weeks ago Hope was crying over married Dr. Finn, now Carter, and Liam are both sniffing around. After the hypocritical way Liam dropped Hope, it's hard to imagine her taking him back and letting bygones be bygones. Then again, Hope may have gotten her midlife crisis out of her system and could be ready to settle back down with her family. What about Carter though? Carter Walton has always been a bit of a pacifist on The Bold and the Beautiful. He's been caught up in a few love triangles but he usually takes the high road. Liam Spencer can be infuriating though. He could push Carter's buttons and set off a battle over his ex-wife that he never saw coming. Do you think that Hope should give Liam another chance for the sake of her daughter, or would Carter be a good match for her? Liam Spencer was not one to make impulsive decisions. Over the years, his reputation as a perpetual flip-flopper had earned him the eye rolls of everyone from his exes to his siblings. Yet, there was something different in the air as he stood alone on the Malibu beach, staring into the rolling waves with an intensity that suggested a shift, a monumental, irreversible change. This time, Liam wasn't just choosing between Steffi and Hope. This wasn't about divided loyalties or familial obligations. This was about reclaiming his identity, starting fresh, and leaving behind the chaos that had defined his life for far too long. The catalyst. It all started with a conversation Liam overheard at Forrester Creations. Steffi and Thomas were deep in discussion, and Liam, innocently wandering the halls, caught snippets of their words through the slightly ajar door. What he heard made his blood run cold. "We can't keep letting Liam hold Hope back," Thomas said. "She's thriving at work now, but emotionally she's stuck in this endless loop with him." Steffi's voice softened, but the truth in her words cut deeper. "Hope deserves someone who can commit fully. Liam's never going to change. He's too comfortable playing the victim in every triangle he creates." Their words hit him like a freight train. Was that how everyone saw him, as a victim, perpetually indecisive, leaving wreckage in his wake? For once, Liam didn't feel defensive. He felt enlightened. They weren't wrong. The reckoning. Later that evening, Liam found himself pacing the deck of the cliffside home he shared with Hope. She was upstairs tucking Beth into bed, her soft humming floating through the air like a lullaby. He thought about her resilience, her grace under pressure, and how she always forgave him, no matter how deeply he hurt her. But what if Steffi and Thomas were right? What if his inability to choose was the very thing that kept her from true happiness? It wasn't fair to Hope to keep pulling her into his orbit when he wasn't sure he could offer her stability. The next morning, as sunlight streamed into their living room, Liam made his first bold move. Over breakfast, he told Hope, "I've been thinking about us, about everything. And I think it's time for me to step back. You deserve more than I've been able to give you." Hope froze, her coffee cup halfway to her lips. "What are you saying, Liam? Are you breaking up with me?" His throat tightened. I don't want to hurt you anymore, Hope. And I think my presence in your life might be doing just that. Her eyes filled with tears, but instead of anger, there was relief. Liam. I think you might be right. The aftermath. Word of Liam's decision spread quickly, as it always did in their tight-knit circle. Brooke was livid, accusing Liam of abandoning her daughter. How dare you walk away when she's finally getting her life back on track, she snapped. But surprisingly, it was Hope who defended him. Mom, this is for the best. I need to figure out who I am without Liam in the picture. Steffi, meanwhile, was skeptical. I've seen Liam pull this act before, she told Taylor. He leaves Hope, swears he's going to change, and then somehow ends up back in her arms or mine. I'll believe it when I see it. Yet, Liam seemed different this time. Instead of retreating to Steffi or spiraling into self-pity, he threw himself into work at Spencer Publications, determined to rebuild his professional reputation. Bill, impressed by his son's sudden maturity, offered him a larger role in the company. A new chapter. In the weeks that followed, Liam made a series of unexpected moves that stunned everyone around him. First, he sold his stake in the cliffside property he shared with Hope, giving her the financial freedom to renovate it as she saw fit. Next, he surprised Steffi by formally signing over full custody of Kelly, acknowledging that he hadn't been as present as he should have been in their daughter's life. I'll still be in her life, of course, he assured Steffi. But I need to stop clinging to the idea of being the perfect father and actually start showing up when it counts. Steffi, though cautious, was genuinely touched. Maybe you really are turning over a new leaf, Liam. The unexpected twist. Just as everyone began adjusting to the new Liam, fate threw a curveball. Ivy Forrester returned to Los Angeles, and her arrival sent ripples through Liam's world. Ivy, who had once been caught up in his romantic drama, had transformed into a confident, independent woman. She wasn't here to rekindle old flames, she was here for business, but her presence reignited something in Liam he hadn't felt in years, a sense of calm. Their paths crossed at Spencer Publications during a meeting about a potential collaboration between Spencer and Forrester International. At first, their interaction was polite, professional. But over time, the two fell back into an easy camaraderie that felt refreshingly drama-free. Why do I feel like you're actually happy for once? Ivy teased him over lunch one afternoon. Because I think I finally am, Liam admitted. For the first time, I'm not trying to fit into someone else's expectations. I'm just me. The ripple effect. Liam's transformation didn't just affect him, it rippled through the lives of those around him. Hope, inspired by his newfound clarity, began pursuing her passion for sustainable fashion, launching a side project that quickly gained traction. Steffi, too, found herself re-evaluating her priorities. With Finn by her side, she focused on strengthening their family bond, leaving Liam's drama firmly in the past. Even Bill, ever the cynic, found himself respecting his son's choices. I've always said you needed to grow a backbone, he quipped. Looks like you finally did. The future. As Liam stood on the Malibu beach once more, gazing at the horizon, he felt something he hadn't experienced in years: peace. His life was no longer defined by the women he couldn't choose between or the mistakes he couldn't undo. For the first time, Liam Spencer was looking forward, not back. And while the road ahead was uncertain, one thing was clear: this was a new chapter, and he was finally ready to write it on his own terms. 40.